All the hits, Q97.1, Danny Salas, live from Wrestlemania, baby, Orlando, Florida. So we're doing this coast to coast. We're broadcasting all the way live from Orlando, Florida, right back to Fresno, California. And I am here with a bona fide, certified superstar. And it hurts me as much as it hurts me to say former WWE Raw
that hurts
Women's
me
I know,
too.
I'm sorry. We have Charlotte Flair in the building. How you feeling?
Good. Thanks for having me.
So, yeah, again, I didn't want to start off the interview on a bad note, so sorry I had to say former, but former.
At least it's former four-time.
I know, former four-time, right? Hey, but honestly, like, I remember I was sitting down with you across the table, WrestleMania in the Bay on the West Coast when it was in the West Coast. And back then, it was right when you got called up from NXT. Or actually, I think you actually probably were still in NXT.
I was still in NXT.
And I was like, yeah, Charlotte, so what are your plans? Where do you see yourself next year for WrestleMania and the year after that for WrestleMania? Man, you had a heck of a last couple years since that WrestleMania, right?
I know, and it was only 2 years ago.
I know, crazy.
It's crazy to think, just how far the entire division has come as a whole.
Yeah.
And I'd say four-time, but it's crazy to think, that last Divas champion. I've been a WWE Women's champion.
The Divas championship belt.
Yes, that meant a lot. It was really special.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I just got to say, and I don't want to even say full circle because it hasn't even come full circle.
Well,
this is
kind
just
of
up
because
and
we're in
beyond.
Orlando in full circle in terms of coming back to my roots because I'm NXT homegrown.
Yeah.
I didn't have any experience prior. So to know that I started at Full Sail and, my match with Natty at NXT put me on the map. And then to know I'm back here in Orlando at WrestleMania. Plus my dad's retirement match in Orlando. 9 years ago. So Orlando's just
it's something about
a magical
this place
for the Flair family.
Right? Something about this place. We ain't talking about Disney World. We're talking about something deeper.
No.
We're talking about the Flair legacy. Right?
It is special here.
Right? Well, that's cool. This WrestleMania is going to be ridiculous. Just flying in and flying over the Citrus Bowl, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous.
I heard the entrance is unbelievable.
Right?
I don't know if they've shown pictures or
I'm
not going to talk about it, but
it's
unbelievable.
It's not. Well, let's talk about your match. Now,
okay.
This has been a long time coming too. So, man, for a while it seemed like you and Sasha were kind of playing tag team with that championship belt. And now it's kind of evolved into this four-way match at WrestleMania. Going into a one-on-one singles match versus a four-way like this, what's your strategy? What's
well,
going
when it
down?
comes to me and Sasha on any given day,
here we go.
It doesn't matter. One day she's better, one day I'm better. That's how competitive we are. Then you add Bayley, the heart of NXT, the new women's champion. Ultimate underdog, and she won't give up. As much as I want to make her bow down, she just won't give up. And now we have another woman added who's not like most girls, dominant, who I've never even been in the ring with or faced. So
that's true.
I haven't. It'll be interesting.
Nia Jax adds a whole other element. Right? Because she really is that's the power. That's the kind of Davey Boy Smith strong woman in that match. That's going to be
huge.
A
triple threat was a little bit easier with a four-way.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned NXT, and obviously everybody knows your history with Sasha.
Yep.
And man, it's crazy to think that just a few years ago you wouldn't think that a match like Charlotte versus Sasha would main event Raw. You wouldn't think that a match like that would main event a pay-per-view. You guys have done it. You've done it.
I know, but it's almost. I know for her as well. It's just like we want to work harder. We want to work harder. What else can we do? I mean, we just. I don't know. It's never. It's just like, okay, we did this, but it wasn't like one day we said, hey, we're gonna do X, Y, Z. It happened.
Right. Organically. And
organically,
right?
that's. Yeah,
and
good word.
You like that, right?
Yes.
And I think that's why the fans kind of gravitate so much to you. I mean, even if we're booing you, we freaking love you. Even if we're right, because we
don't love me. I'll have to work that much harder.
Sorry. Even if we're booing you, we do hate you a little bit.
Good.
So there you go. But you're doing
a
great freaking job. But honestly, like the fact that again 2 years ago you were sitting here and kind of just with dreams of being in a main event match on Raw, being in a huge high profile match at WrestleMania, and now in 2017 seeing Charlotte with another chance to put that gold around her waist. Come on.
I
Doesn't get much better than that, right?
I know. 5 times. 5 times sounds.
5 times.
5 times sounds really good.
That does sound really good. That does sound really good. Well, I know you have limited time because you've been doing these interviews all afternoon and you're going to be busy all this weekend. But for everybody listening in Fresno right now, what can they expect from especially your match at WrestleMania on Sunday?
That we're going to steal the show.
There it is.
The women will steal the show.
There it is. And I'm not just asking you this because your dad is Ric Flair, but I'm going to assume, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, do you have something special as far as entrance attire?
I have something very special planned.
All right.
And it's dedicated to my dad.
Of course.
So
Orlando, baby.
it's Orlando.
It's special for the Flairs.
Yep.
Charlotte, I really, really appreciate the time. Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
with everything. WrestleMania this Sunday on the WWE Network, but subscribe now. Hall of Fame tonight, NXT TakeOver, and watch Charlotte hopefully 5 times on Sunday. We're keeping our fingers crossed.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's Q97.1.
Bye, guys.
Dude, you're the best.